In a world where engagement and retention are in a state of crisis, Dov Baron, a world-renowned leadership speaker and consultant, is guiding leaders and organizations to find the essence of their business and the soul of their leadership, to become magnetically attractive to top talent and magnify engagement, profit, and positive impact like never before.
So being an adrenaline junkie, I challenged my buddy that we should go hike behind the waterfall, which is pretty dangerous because there's a lot of about 70-mile-an-hour spray. But we got behind there. And when we came out on the other side from the waterfall, I felt like Superman. I felt like I had a big S tattooed on my chest and I could do anything. I was invigorated. I was excited. There comes this defining moment where what was the truth has become a lie. And if we continue to cling to it, we fade into oblivion.
Culture. You are a leadership and culture expert. Inc. Magazine's one of the top 100 leadership speakers.
I want to give you 3 tips, if that's okay?
Yeah.
So to help. First of all, vulnerability is a strength, it's not a weakness. Those of us who are over 25, like myself, just a smidge,
yeah,
maybe you.
Slightly over, yeah.
We were trained that vulnerability was a weakness, but vulnerability is actually your greatest strength, and leaders have to go first in this, because think about who you trust in your life. You trust the people who know stuff about you, and they trust you. There's that revealing bonds people to us. That's number one.
I've just spent 2 days with Dov Baron. Instantly, I saw why Dov is such a great speaker. He inspires an audience, he motivates an audience, but importantly, he leaves them with something they can actually put into practice. If you're looking for someone not just to engage and inspire your audience, but to actually move them, you need to book Dov.
Generation Y, the millennials, enter the workforce 2015 at the greatest number in the history of the industrial world. They don't trust big business. We have a problem. They are changing careers, not jobs, careers 10 times faster than we did. They're changing jobs every 1.2 to 2.4 years. And if you can't keep them loyal to you, there's no chance of passing on your success DNA to the next generation of workers. It's done. Here's the 5 elements. Number 1, the work is meaningful. Meaning that the the organization is purpose-driven. That there's a higher purpose to this organization. It's not just about the money. There's something else. Do you believe it would be important to your life? Do you believe it might be important to your business and maybe even improve your business for you to know your life purpose? And just about everybody put their hand up. And now, when I ask you, do you know your life purpose? What you find from the data response of the other people is less than 50% know their purpose. Why is that? We know that it's good, you know that it would be valuable, and yet you don't know what your life purpose is. You know you should make the decision to discover what your life purpose is, yet we don't find it out. Why is that?
The highlight for me was the presentation by Dov, where he talked about purpose, he talked with passion, he talked with energy, he talked with enthusiasm, he talked with emotion. And the thing that really struck me quite viscerally was when he started to talk about what is the purpose of my life.
And you cannot step into that greatness from the shadows. You must have the courage to find those who can assist you in uncovering it, in revealing it, and growing it. Because that is your destiny, to step into that greatness, to own the power of who you really are and the difference you can make. And the leaders of tomorrow who excel understand that to be outstanding leaders like you dream of being will take deep love and compassion and caring for those that you serve. And today, in a time where we create as much information in 2 days as we did from the dawn of time to 2003, you either keep moving forward, keep innovating, keep disturbing everything you possibly can, disrupting everything about yourself and moving forward, or you will disappear in a blink of an eye and fade off into oblivion. Saying that to a millennial Like, you know, what are you going to do for your 40-year career, your 30-year career, 20-year career? They look at you like you're mental. Like you've had some kind of accident and you've got some kind of brain damage. Maybe you fell off a mountain or something. That's how they look at you. You might as well say to them, hey, do you want to buy my 8-track cassette?
The number one problem that CEOs and C-suite individuals are dealing with is trying to keep their top talent. And top talent now are millennials. They're the upper end of those are 35 years old, and they don't want the same things as the previous generations do. And if CEOs and leaders try to keep them using the same things, it's not going to happen.
He makes it interesting and fun, and he is no nonsense. He's also one of the most amazing speakers that I've met in a very long time. He knows his stuff.
That it is a heroic journey, and that is what actually endears people to us, is not our accolades, not our successes, but actually our humanity.
The thing that I love about what Dov talks about is how we can really bring our people together to help them feel included, to help them feel empowered, but more importantly, to create a sense of ownership within our organizations. The other thing that you're going to love about Dov is he's a top-notch professional, very easy to work with, and perhaps one of the best speakers that you're ever going to encounter.
Human beings only hear 1/5 of all sound waves. We only see 0.0035% of all light that's available in the electromagnetic field. Clearly, we're missing a lot. The S&P 500 now tell us that 80% of the value of everything that is on that list is in intangible assets, the very things we can't see. On a particular fateful day in June of 1990, while free climbing, I reached for a rock that actually dislodged a bigger rock that BAM! Hit me in the face and sent me hurtling down to the rocks below, the boulders below. BAM! 120 feet, 12 stories, and landed on my face. What broke you has not made you weaker, it's made you stronger. But you have to decide that you're willing to give up the status quo. You're willing to surrender and let go of who you thought you were and even who you believe you are in order to get to who you can be. Because what I want to tell you is this: your greatness as a leader does not exist on the surface. It does not exist in the status quo. It does not exist in the comfort zone. It is in your discomfort. It is in your willingness to go to that place, because that's the place where you'll lead with inspiration. My name is Dov Baron. Thank you for your time.